you get to describe?
Well, I can just say, briefly, I know you know as well, I mean, Kamiokande is a big tank of water, basically, in a mountain in Japan, buried deep below the mountain. I think it's about 50 metres by 50 metres, isn't it? It's a cylinder. Yes. I know you said so the way that they amend the detector is they float on boats and let the water out and put the water in to float up and down to fix the inside of the detector, which you've done, it's spectacular engineering achievement. What it does is it detects particles called neutrinos. Now, as you said, neutrinos are they're 3 of the 12 fundamental particles that make up the universe. But you might not have heard of them, even though there are 60 billion per centimetre squared per second passing through your head from the sun. And one of Kamiokande's jobs is to try and detect those. Now that's difficult because, as you may have noticed, you're not feeling 60 billion particles smashing through your head every second, because almost all of them, actually all of them, pretty much go through your head. Most of them pass through the Earth. So there's a very low probability that a neutrino will bounce off a piece of matter. But what Kamiokande is, because it's a big tank of water, it can detect them very occasionally. And is it about 50 a day from the sun?
15.
15. So it's, 10, 15 a day of all these neutrinos. And what they do, there's a beautiful picture. See the green picture? That's what happens is the neutrino hits an electron in the water very occasionally, so 10 or 15 times a day. And the electron gets accelerated faster than the speed of light in water. So you can't travel faster than light in space, but you can travel faster than light in water. When you do that, you get a shock wave like a sonic boom, and that's a shock wave of light called a Cherenkov cone, which is what that is. So the detector detects the shock waves from neutrinos accelerating particles faster than light in water, and that's how you detect them. And as Rita said, that the most famous measurement of Kamiokande, well, there are several actually. One of the most famous was a supernova that went off in 1987. So the death of the star. Outside our galaxy, actually, what's called the Magellanic Cloud, which is a satellite galaxy to the Milky Way. So it's about 160,000 light years away, a long way away. And hundreds of thousands of neutrinos per centimetre squared per second went through the Earth from that death of that star. 99% of the energy in the supernova explosion was carried by neutrinos. And I think we detected 11 neutrinos in Kamiokande. But that pulse, as you said, and I think we should talk more about this, was the signature of a dying star. And in those stars, that's how carbon and oxygen and the elements of life are distributed into the universe. So at the beginning of the universe, there was no carbon, there was no oxygen, there was none of the building blocks of us apart from hydrogen in our bodies, nothing else. There was helium around as well, but we don't make use of that. And then, so the stars cook the heavy elements, they're distributed in the supernova explosions at the end of the star's lives. And then the most wonderful thing of all, I think, is that gold, silver, platinum, you've got gold jewellery on now, that was made in the explosion. And the reason it's rare is because there's on average one supernova explosion per galaxy per century. And the gold, silver are made for 10 minutes per galaxy per century and distributed out into the universe in these explosions. So I think it's a wonderful idea that the idea of this, I mean, the most wonderful thing of all would be, I suppose, if there was another, it may well be that we're overdue a supernova reaction. If one went off, and it will then trigger that installation, and you will see that the birth of the heavy elements and the distribution of the elements of life into the universe in the installation. It's beautiful. So it's a bit long now, wasn't it?
I can explain like that.
So Brian, when you look at Mariko's visualizations and her thinking, does the way that she works feel similar to you, or very different from the way that you work?
No, it's similar in many